Start your meeting.
Okay, welcome everybody. This is my first attempt at doing this. Thank you for Ebenezer's patience and helping me with this. I have trouble signing in, logging into the other meetings. Hosting is another story, but we're going to attempt to do this. This is the Committee for Concerns of the Aging on May 6, 2020. And again, welcome everybody. I hope that everybody's doing good. Maybe we can hear from some people as to how you're doing.
Hi, I'm here, Yomari Smith. Nice to meet you. This is my first time. I am very happy.
I'm sorry, hold on a second, because I can barely hear you, okay?
This is Yomari Smith, public member.
Hi.
I'm happy to I have my grandson with me right here. You're doing great. You're doing a great job. And I see Maria is in and all the people are in. So we're doing great. So I hope to have a wonderful meeting.
Hold on, because I'm hearing, because it's recording and I'm hearing what I already said. So, because I got to get Ebenezer to help me out with this. Okay.
I don't know what I'm going. Hi, I'm on. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Maria. Hold on.
Just
hold on a sec, okay?
Just a question. Good morning, everybody. Anyway,
okay. Hang on, Maria. What I'm hearing is, as what I'm speaking, I'm hearing the recording back after I speak it.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You probably.
Yeah, but I can't hear the people speak.
You can hear the people speak.
I can't hear them speak because over the recording.
Can you maybe mute the?
Okay, let me help you.
I mean, it might be okay now. Let me see. Where's the? Let me see. I can try it again.
Hello.
Hi, Ebenezer, we hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. I see that the recording is coming. Let me see how can I stop that. Okay. Let me see how can I stop that. That you don't hear. What can I? For some reason, the information when it happened to me the other day.
Mm.
Okay. No problem. Okay. Try now. Try now.
Okay, can you all hear me now?
Yes.
You can hear me. Okay.
You don't hear the recording.
No, I don't hear it now.
Okay, very good. We'll stop it.
I want to go back to Yomaris for a moment. Yomaris, are you there?
Hi, yes, good morning. Yes.
Okay, let's do this again, okay? Welcome to the committee, by the way.
Thank you. This is my first time because it has been postponed or canceled before. I was eager to be here in this meeting. I'm very happy to belong to this wonderful committee. So I'm glad that everybody's doing fine with these difficult times. I'm over here with my grandson, and I'm willing to be here part of this meeting and help you guys on the way. And I'm glad to see Maria. Maria, you look very nice. I'm so
oh my God, thank you.
Take
thank you.
And I'm going to be here whatever we need to do to make this a wonderful community and to work with the community. It's for me a great deal. So thank you so much for accepting me, and I'll be here.
All right, thank you for
you.
all that. Okay, not sure, Maria, I think you were next, yeah?
Oh, yes, good morning. Good morning, all. I'm also glad to be here. It's more convenient for me to do it from home, but although I'm not too crazy about this Zooming business. So far, I have about six meetings. I don't know if I'm coming or going, what is happening. But anyway, I'm glad that we are participating during this crisis time. And I will see how we can, bring some ideas about how to help our seniors through this particular means. So I'm glad to be here.
Okay, thank you for that. I'm going to jump, I know, Joseph, you had started, but I want to jump to Fern Hertzberg because I know she has a staff meeting at her place at 11, so.
Is she on?
She raised
see
her
her.
hand. No, I don't know. She might not be on anymore. Fern, are you there? Fern? No, I guess she went away. Okay, Joseph, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. I'm Yosef, a committee member here, and we're doing okay. Not getting out too much, but managing over here, but particularly concerned about the older population in our community and in the city, and how they're handling things. Do they have the help that they have and the assistance that they have? Are they out of danger's way wherever they're at right now? And how to think about that from the community perspective. I do also have to jump off. I didn't know they were having this, and I have many end of the year Zoom meetings and graduations and things of that sort. So today's a send off to a group of students today at 11 o'clock. So
okay, I hear you. All right, so a couple of things that I just wanted to review, but certainly the impact of the news story on Isabella is, one thing that's certainly come up all over the media, so everybody's aware of that. But I wanted to just check in with the other people who were signed in, who are logged in. Okay, so Richard Ullman, are you there? I can't hear you, dear.
Now you can.
There we go. How are you?
We're all making it. I'm glad to be back with the committee. Glad to be engaged with these issues, both at work and at community board. And I also have to leave at 11 o'clock for a staff meeting.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that you're doing well. Glennis. Oh, wait, hold on a second, Glennis. Fern, you're back with us? Fern, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. How you doing? I know you have a meeting at 11. So do some of the others.
So I was struggling to get onto this meeting, and I see the video for some reason didn't even pop up. Like Maria, this has been a learning curve with Zoom, and I'm more comfortable with conference calls. But I'm happy that we're resuming meeting in any form, and I look forward to this year's work.
Okay, of course, the things that are on the agenda will be the budget and also, the current state of affairs, especially at Isabella with all of the media issues going on. But we'll talk about that a little more as time, as time goes on. I just want to, Glennis, are you there? Glennis? Are you there? Glennis? Okay. Marielle, I see you. I don't see you. I
Magic.
see you raised your hand. Welcome. How are you?
Let's see here.
Marielle?
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
This is Marielle from the comptroller's office. Beautiful to see your faces. I miss all of you.
Where's yours?
I don't
Right.
know how this works because I know that, yeah, some Zoom things are a little difficult for me. I have a harder time with the Microsoft one because I barely use that. But this is a little easier for me. I don't think you can see my face because I don't have the permissions for that. But it would be lovely if you could see my face. Actually, it wouldn't. You wouldn't want to do that. But I just wanted to say thank you for all of the work that you are doing. Even if I haven't spoken to you, I've spoken to some of you. Thank you for being out there. I know it's been very difficult, especially for the senior population. I'm with my mom now, so I haven't been going outside too much either. But I would love to just say that all the work that you do is appreciated and it is noticed. If there is ever a time that you all want to talk to me, I think all of you have my number, so you can feel free to call me. I love to chat. Ask Maria. We chatted in the beginning for quite some time. So if anyone wants to chat or has any questions for my office, let me know. But I just wanted to say hello because I also have a call at 11.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Glennis, are you there? Glennis? Okay, I guess we don't have you on. Let's see if she gets back on. I'm in the board office, which is why I have my mask on. And of course, having to have Ebenezer help me out. We're both masked, so you can only see half my face. I mean, I'm doing okay. One of the things I did was I joined the many other people. So I've heard over the media, I adopted 2 cats because I've always had cats. I haven't had any for a long time since they passed away. But I decided I needed cats again during this time. I got very lonely and sentimental, and I said, okay, it's time. And they've actually raised my spirits. They were scared to death at first. I got them from a rescuer, and it took them a while. It took them about 3 weeks actually to get used to being in an apartment. I actually got one and then I got the second one because the first one was so scared she was hiding and wouldn't come out. So since they've gotten the second one, they've become buddies. They love playing with each other. They chase each other through my house and nearly knock me over if I'm walking across the room or something. They're all over the place. So they're keeping me very busy and happy. And I try to get out a little bit each day that the weather is decent, just to get out and look at the sky and the sidewalk and whatever. And I've also been trying to participate in the 7 o'clock clapping and banging of pots and pans, because since I'm a retired nurse, so have been part of the essential workers, I, feel a bond. So want to do what I can do. So that's my story. All is well, my family is well. One of the things that has been an issue, and I was hoping that Jay Mazur, because he had actually called me, was hoping he'd be able to log into the meeting, but is not. And because there's been, the story about Isabella and all of the media coverage about that. I don't know if any of you saw the response from Isabella to the media. Did anyone see that?
Yeah, I did.
Yes,
Anybody else?
yes.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't, but I would like to say something after all the comments from the other members.
Okay. Joseph, did you see it? No.
I
Okay.
can email it around to you or to somebody to forward.
I think I saw something in the media where they responded. I saw quotes from something.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did see
That
that.
Isabella responded to, yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a press release from Betty.
Yeah, I
Right.
believe it was also distributed through the board's Health and Environment Committee.
Yeah, it was distributed pretty widely, but just wanted people to be aware, and if we feel a need to talk about it. Maria, I think you had wanted to make some comments.
Well, I am really concerned because that my relationship with Isabella, personal relationship with Isabella, and also, to the community, I have high regard for that institution. Unfortunately, the reality is that things happens there, and I don't know, I didn't see the press release, how much responsibility they got. They have a section. That is one thing that I was a little concerned about. Transparency in this type of situation is extremely important, because once this is over, Isabella will stay with us, but also we need to make sure that the community, that people that need that type of services are going to be confident that they're going to be, responding to their, to the needs of the people, the resident, as far as security and everything else. So that's my concern. I also, I'm concerned that there are other services, like the Isabella provides, and no one have questioned them. So my issue right now is that how we going to be moving forward and not just attacking one of the institutions that we have and that we rely on. As you know, that I go to Isabella quite often because I refer people there. As a matter of fact, there are two people, but very close. They are no blood relation from us, but to us are the Luna families, but they live there. They've been living there for years. And my concern is what is the the status of them. We just hear that everything is okay, everything is okay. But my focus more is that when someone is down, we shouldn't kick them more. I think we need to find out how they can improve and how they can be servicing our community in the future, since everybody's questioning what is what's happening in Isabella. Later on, after, because I know that everybody wants to say something and they need to leave, I would like to say a few things about what. Oh, okay, I'm not there. But anyway, I don't know if you can hear me. But anyway, that how we as a committee can help them and can help each other. Thank you.
Okay. Fern, did you have your hand raised?
Not for that, but I do have to get off in about 7 minutes. And so I did want to give some information about food. So if someone else wants to say something about Isabella, that's not what I want to talk about.
Okay. Well, we can go back to that because I know you have to leave, so.
Okay, so I just want to let everyone know that the Department for the Aging and the Department of Sanitation, which are working together on the food distribution for the seniors, gave us an opportunity for staff to be trained to enroll seniors directly into the food delivery program. And we received our credentials between yesterday and today. So at our center, we're ready to start or resume enrolling people directly into food delivery. We can set it up to deliver for up to 30 days or less if people prefer less. And I'm hopeful that that will greatly improve the actual food distribution in the Heights, because we've had a big problem with major quantities of people not getting the food they need. That's been starting to turn around over the last week or so, but we can move forward in a much bigger way now. And I just wanted you to know that and be able to share that, because I think it's vital for all of us to be working together to get the seniors, especially the food that they need.
I agree. And I think that we can have further discussion on food and the food pantries and that sort of thing after we finish with Isabella's discussion. So we'll come back to the food item as well. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
great.
Fern, for that input. Yomaris, I can see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you.
You need to unmute, Yomaris.
I have a building where I am assisting the tenants and the owners. It's like a HDFC, and most of them are seniors. They're all in the building. They're afraid of coming out and all that. I wanted to see if there's any chance I can get information in regards to providing them with food, like delivery, because I tried with the NYC, and some of them got, but they stopped getting it, and they're telling me they need so where do I go for that?
Can I answer?
Yes, please.
Yes.
So I will put out on public, not just the center phone number, but my personal phone number. I've got my ability to do it, and I can get them up to 30 days of food. You need their permission, and I need to talk to them. So get me their name and their phone number. I'll call them and I'll do it directly with them.
Okay.
So the office number is widely broadcast. It's 212-781-5700. That one is going to come directly to my cell phone anyway, but I'm also going to give you my cell phone number, which
Hold
is,
on.
she's going to write it down, Maria.
I'm gonna write it down. Go ahead.
Ready?
Go ahead, Fran.
917
Uh-huh.
864
Uh-huh.
0017.
17. And the other one was 212-5700.
781-5700.
I got it. Thank you so much.
Numbers, you'll end up with me because
I'm gonna
all of
call
them
you
are
today.
forwarded to me. What's that?
I'm gonna call you when you're gonna be available today. What time?
Between 12:30 and 2:30 today, I'm available for calls.
Okay,
And
wonderful.
I would say that we should start with that. I'm gonna have to run because I have to open the other Zoom meeting.
Thank you so much, Fern. Have a wonderful day and stay safe.
And reach out to me if you need any further information, okay, guys?
Thank you, Fern.
Thank you.
Okay. I want to get back to the Isabella.
Also leaving,
I'm sorry?
also leaving.
Oh, Richard says he's sleeping, I believe, right? Is
Yeah,
what you're saying?
leaving for another meeting.
You have another meeting too. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have anything you wanted to say about Isabella and any other comments?
I think the comments were what I've seen of the report and the comments were pretty much on target.
Okay. Thank you for joining us, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, take care. Marielle, I see your hand is raised.
No, it's Maria. Oh.
No, oh, I can see that. Okay.
I'm sorry that, so many people wanted to leave, but I wanted to share with you that I've been doing food distribution. I've been getting supplies from a church in Harlem. I am doing that through my building with the help of Al Taylor, our assembly person. I have some volunteers. They deliver the food to my building, the lobby. We set up tables, and I call people that I know that are in need of the food, and then the rest can come, as they please. So I've been delivering the food directly to those apartments because I found that the food that they bring me it's prepared food. It's not the packages where they have the boxes with the vegetables and things like that. Most seniors don't have the ability to cook. When they have fresh food, that they have to cook. They don't have one of the issues that we have to discuss is some of the health aides or home attendants, as they call, are not really providing services. Some of them have just disappeared. I have one of my neighbors that was 5 days without the home attendant because she said that she had 3 kids and she couldn't, I don't know how she was working before, but she decided to just stay home with the kid as opposed to working with the person, with my neighbor. So he was a senior, with many health issues. I didn't realize that he had no food for all those days. So we need to, Yomaris, if you know some of the people in your building that are, oh, I'm not, can you hear me? You can hear me? Okay,
Yeah,
find
yeah.
the ones that are more critical that needs to, to receive the food, so you can put those ahead of the others. Mary, I'm going to be looking, can you, okay, you can hear me. Looking on the report from Isabella, because it's really important to all of us to know what's the, the final situation with Isabella, because it's, we are partners on this, and we need to help each other, and we need to, to get some clarifications about what is happening. At the agenda for our meeting, then you're going to discuss it later, right, Mary?
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said part of the agenda. I mean, it's just the agenda is not just for Isabella, right? So,
right.
How we're going to be moving forward with the committee?
Yes.
Okay. So how did you see this, having these meetings through Zoom? Because not everybody is able to connect with us. And you see it. People have other commitments. It's really difficult to get everybody at the same time, at the same page. So how we're going to be dealing as far as the time of this crisis? We don't know how long this thing is going to, is going to last.
That's exactly the discussion that, we're all having, because, and I'm sure we'll be discussing it at the executive meeting and the general meeting, this month, is how we're going to continue to have these meetings on a regular basis, because you're right, because the seniors that usually come to the committee meetings don't have the ability
Correct.
to log into Zoom.
Yeah.
Most of them don't have laptop. Yeah, I am here in the office because I don't have the ability to log into it without a whole, shenanigan. And certainly to host, there's no way in my house that I can do that. So, and the seniors, a lot of them don't have computers.
Right.
And most of them, including me, don't have an iPhone. So it's very difficult to get into these meetings. And, in terms of Isabella, I mean, certainly I 100% agree with you. I mean, I am married to Isabella, I'm there all the time under normal circumstances. We have various meetings up there. I'm in many of the organizations that meet there. I'm a member of the 50 Plus Club up there. I work in the gift shop on weekends. So.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna jump off.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm saying goodbye. I'm gonna jump off. But
Okay.
we'll catch you next time. Thank you. Nice to see everyone. I'm happy everyone here is healthy and doing okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Take good care of your cats.
Okay.
Okay.
See you
Nice
soon.
to see you, Maria. Nice to see
Take
everyone.
care.
Okay, bye.
Right.
So, yeah. It's a concern for all of us, for sure. And I just wanted to add to the food discussion. If there are people that you're aware of that can get out to go to obtain bags of food, there are several places where they're, popping up with, I know that Catholic Charities has had food distribution here at the Alianza building twice. And they also had one at the at 182nd on Broadway. Tomorrow there's going to be food distribution at Nimick. There's a phone number to call if anybody needs to do that, because you need to register for that apparently, for whatever the reason, but I'm sure they won't turn people away if you're not registered. They just want to try to streamline the process. But there are a variety of places where they're having food distribution for, people that are able to go and pick food up. So, that's been something, because I've gone to pick it up and then I distribute, I share, what I pick up from them, I've shared with people in my building and my daughter as well. So, yes, Maria.
It's not just the food distribution that we should be concerned about. is the people who need medicine, going to a pharmacy, going to the supermarket for other things, also going to the bank and, you know, the post office. I hear that there is very much a problem standing online for a long time for, you know, whatever services that they require. How is that going to be, you know, dealt with? It's you know, it's really important and impossible to do because there is a, you know, most of the seniors depend on someone else. They are not all independent. So that's my concern, that some of them are going to stay home and they, you know, we're going to hear later on whatever, you know, bad situation they are going through, but it's going to be too late to correct that. The senior centers that we have around, also, you know, they all close and they depend on telephone. You heard from, I'm a member of, you know, ARC, also the board. I know that it's very difficult for most of the seniors that stand online also. The distribution of the food is easy for us to do. It's just to bring people to pick it up and things like that. So, but the other thing is that the security, the safety of the seniors, that we should be concerned, because they have to protect the safety, the health, that they don't, you know, they get infected or, you know, those are the things that are really bothering me right now. If they go out, you know, they have no protections unless they go with someone else. And also I go with my sister. My sister used a walker, so I need to be so close to her in case that the walker sometimes it gets difficult to, you know, to maneuver on the sidewalk. So it is you know, there's a lot of problems going on with this crisis that we have. The senior centers, as you know, is YCOA, that we are all connected but those are the directors, those are the people who have access to this type of system. But reaching out to the population, you know, I don't think this is very, you know, good idea.
I agree. I think, you know, some of these things, you know, a couple of these things, I think, you know, I'll bring up at the executive meeting as well. So.
May I say something? I attended through Zoom the Public Safety Committee meeting this week.
Okay.
There's no particular, they put it on YouTube and things like that. I don't know how that works, but you know, live meetings, you know, aside from this Zoom, people don't have ways to, you know, to give us ideas or to give us comments about their experiences. So it's very uncomfortable. I mean, we can talk to each other here, and then how we're going to, you know, make sure that everybody knows what we have discussed, and if there is any way that we can make corrections to things that are happening all over. As far as the distribution of the food, but also the park department has been giving out the mask and also and gloves. A Highbridge Park, also a Jehu Wright Park, and uptown on the area of the 34 precinct. Also, they have been giving them, you know, that type of supply. So, but I mean, if the senior don't have computer, they don't have ability, how are they going to find out, you know, what the things are being given to?
And I think I mean, at this point, certainly word of mouth is, you know, the way to go. I mean, I don't know how else to get the information out there right now, but I try to, you know, let people know, you know, anybody that I'm, you know, in phone contact with or, you know, whatever, to let them know what's going on in terms of, you know, the food pickup, the giving away of the masks and things. I know on Saturday, because I went over by Highbridge the other day, Tuesday, when they were giving them out, but I was late. I got over there about 11:30. Actually, the mask I have on, I got these at Jehu Wright on Sunday, but at Highbridge they're going to be giving them out again on Saturday from 10 to 12. I was told. So at least that's one place that I'm aware of. But I think, you know, it's important for us to share information among ourselves too, because, you know, there are some things that you're aware of that I'm not aware of, things I'm aware of that, you know, other people are not. And, you know, if we are, you know, at least within our committee, we can try to share as much information as possible with, with each other. I mean, that's a start.
Right. Can I just also, have we heard about any reports of other the residentials like Fort Tryon, Senior Center? What is happening then? Have they reported how many deaths they have that to the community board or to the news media? We need to know about it. I believe we need to know, because we have people who are, residents there, that they are being serviced there. So anything that have come through to us, Mary?
You're talking about from the senior centers?
Yeah, well, no,
Yeah, they're,
from,
yeah.
no, from the residents, like the Fort Tryon in 190th Street. Have they reported any death? How many people have passed away from there, if any? See, my concern is that, we can't just pick on one, although they, they have a responsibility to, to be, clear and to be, responsive to everybody, because people in Isabela, they just don't come only from the Dominican community. They service everybody from outside and from, far and beyond. So we need to, also find out what is happening with all the, the other residences that we see in our community.
Yeah, I'll follow through on that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think
Just briefly, one of the things that I have found now, how diverse our community is. The food that is is being donated to us, so we can pass it on to the people, is prepared food, and it's very healthy food, because they have vegetables and the meat that they serve is only, like chicken and a lot of things. But you'll be surprised how many people said, "Oh, I don't eat that type of thing," even if they are hungry. I said, "Well, just try. I mean, it's really." We can provide the same type of food that we cook at home. So, but it's a beautiful thing to see how many, how the way we live and communicate with each other. But important is the nutrition that we have to pay attention to the senior. I am a little more aware now that I am in direct contact with them. So anyway, my next, just briefly, Mary, my tomorrow Friday is my next food distribution. Okay.
Okay. Good luck with that. I've been seeing, your postings on Facebook, and really, really proud of you for doing that. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'd like to ask Maria a question in regards to.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead, Glennis.
Go ahead. Ask it.
I mean,
what is the question?
Yomaris. Did you mute yourself again, or?
I don't know. I haven't touched mine. So I'm ready for the question.
Yeah, no. Yomaris. She's lost. We lost her somehow.
But just let her know that she can call me.
Maybe she has some trouble with her connection.
Yeah. We lost Yomaris. She wanted to ask Maria a question, but.
Yeah.
Probably she needs to reconnect.
Go ahead, Maria.
No, I just want to know from Ebenezer, how about the cuts from the budget to our seniors services?
I'm sorry.
Everyone is struggling. Everyone is struggling. All the centers are struggling, and I'm afraid that the budget cuts that are coming through are going to impact heavily in services that are provided, to our seniors through those centers, such as like Riverstone, ARC, the Y, and and on and on. We are going to be really impacted through this cut. And I don't know how we're going to be able to help, but the elected officials, I hope that they're paying attention, because there's going to be a lot of suffering from now on. And this virus thing is not going to go away. The virus is not going to go away, overnight. So we have to be prepared from the cuts from the federal government and also from the state and local government.
Right. Yep. A lot of work to be done. All right. I think unless anybody else has anything to add, that we can close this meeting. I think we've had a pretty good meeting and a good discussion about several things. And so I'll ask people to just, continue, I think we can email each other information or call each other with information that we have to share about, different things, especially food access or, the pantries, the giving away the masks, any of that kind of stuff that goes on. And hopefully we can try to do this again in June. I'm going to try, doing the meeting itself was not as much of an issue. It was the logging in, which Ebenezer did for me, but we have to see how I'm going to do this again next month. But thank you all for your input, and closing this meeting.
Take care, everyone.
Have a good day. You too.
Bye.
Take care.
Glennis? Oh, we lost Glennis.